And now to the legal battle unfolding over the search of Mar-a-Lago. The Justice Department has responded to former President Trump's petition for the Supreme Court to weigh in on the documents seized during the federal search of the estate. The Department of Justice has asked the Supreme Court to reject Trump's request to allow a special master to review those classified documents. NBC News Justice reporter Ryan Reilly joins us now from Washington with the latest. Hey, Ryan, always great to see you. So walk us through here what the response has been from the Justice Department. What's their argument?
Sure. So the Justice Department is essentially pointing out that these documents, there's no plausible claim that these documents that Donald Trump has any interest in these documents as his own documents. They're just basically plainly on the face, not his documents. They have the illegal classifications up top. So because of those illegal classifications, those legal markings, those classification markings, there's no way that these documents belong to Donald Trump. They are plainly government documents, and that they're basically asking the Supreme Court not to step in on Trump's behalf here, as Trump has requested.
So what happens next in this case? I mean, how does this play out in the Supreme Court?
So the Supreme Court could come back at any time and give an answer on this. It would be unusual for them to step into this matter just because of how plainly the 11th Circuit decision came down. It was two Trump appointees on that case, and it was a pretty strong opinion that came out and basically laid out the idea that there is no plausible reason to hold back the investigation into these limited set of classified documents because there just wasn't any purported really claim of personal property ownership from Trump because they had these classification markings on there. There's no question these are government documents, unlike some of the other documents that were seized, which maybe Donald Trump has some personal claims to because there were so many documents seized, more than 11,000 in total from Mar-a-Lago. But in terms of this more narrow set of documents, which is what the Justice Department had focused on in its request for a stay in the matter of the special master. They had focused on these 100 classified documents that amounted to more than hundreds of pages of classified materials, and said that that's what they really need to be able to focus on for national security purposes to keep this investigation running, while still appealing more broadly the questions about the more than 11,000 documents that were seized from Mar-a-Lago altogether.
So, Ryan, let's talk about how a decision from the court could impact the Justice Department's investigation. I mean, will they still have access to these 11,000 records seized by the FBI if the court does rule for Trump?
So the 11,000 documents are actually sort of a matter. The Justice Department is still appealing the ruling on that, saying that there doesn't really need to be a special master to review those 11,000 documents, but they really wanted to prioritize these 100 classified documents, which amounted to hundreds of pages, because they were essential to the ongoing investigation, and they were essential to the national security review that the Justice Department was engaged in to determine whether or not there was any national security risk because those documents had been held at Mar-a-Lago. Although the Justice Department disagrees with the ruling appointing a special master in this matter, they said that that broader question could be appealed on sort of a slower basis. The priority that they wanted to set in place was making sure that they had access to those 100 classified records, which as of now they do.
Ryan Reilly, as always, thanks for your reporting here.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.